So my wife and I started We Care Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in the year 2000. She was in the office answering the phones and doing the accounting and all the inside stuff. I was out in the field doing all the service calls, the sales, the installations, and just making go out and get business to make all the business happen. So what basically we were had an extra bedroom in the house, and that was the office, and then the garage was our warehouse. So the warehouse was also the back of my truck. So either way it would be that. And through that we just grew the company and finally moved into a location a couple of years later. I really resisted that change because at the house I could go in there and work all the time. And then we moved into an office, and a little challenging at first, but I would never want it back in the home again. So we moved out of the home and into our first location, and it was a small single wide trailer and a warehouse garage sort of thing next to it. And we grew that and doubled our business and moved into the double wide next door.
So how did you double your business?
Primarily it was we were doing custom homes and some replacements, and if I saw dirt moving or sticks getting built, I would stop by there and ask them if they were in need of a heating and air conditioning company, and hopefully get a bid and then get the job. So as we did that more and more, we hired more employees as we're going through it. So we hired our first employee, which was Bob, that is still with us today, and we just kept growing it, getting more jobs, and then hiring more people. So built it up to roughly around 30 people, and then moved into an actual building, in an industrial park, and really started to see some major growth in around 2010. So we were doing a lot of custom homes. Really, at that time, was it primarily.
You grow that so well. Like, what do we do well here versus other companies?
I think how we do our business is, really it's open 7 days a week, so we can take care of the customers on whatever's convenient for them. We're open from 7 to 7 days a week, and then in the summer we have extended hours beyond that, just to make sure that we can take care of the customers, as the heat warrants it. So we are an award-winning dealership, and with that, we won Lennox's highest honor, which is the Dave Lennox Award. We won that award 4 years in a row, and what that is the top 25 dealers for Lennox in all of North America. So very prestigious award, and they make a really big deal out of it for us award winners. It's a black tie affair in a city, whether it be in Canada or New York or Dallas or wherever it might be, to get this honor. And we have the 25 top companies in the nation. We have a business meeting and we go over best practices and everything else. It's truly an honor to be with the company that is in that room with us. Another award we won is the Lennox Partner of the Year Award. So there's 5 companies that win that across the United States and Canada. With that award, it's based on customer service, the type of products we're purchasing for the customer, for whether they wanted high efficiency, for allergies, asthma, all the indoor air quality products that we sell. And basically Lennox is giving that out to the top 5 contractors in North America. One of the biggest awards in our industry is the Air Conditioning Contractors of America, also known as ACCA or ACCA. There are 60,000 business professionals that make up that, with 4,000 different businesses that are within that organization. So they've been around since the early part of the 20th century, and really to where they are present in the last 40 years is where this really comes into to be established. We've won that award, and that's based on doing the quality install program from Southern California Edison. So the ACCA writes the industry standards, and Southern California Edison adopts it, and then we make it. We follow their guidelines in order to do the homes for the efficiency program. When we do the ACCA, we follow their guidelines. We're testing the home, we're measuring the home, we're doing what's called a heat load calculation, which is doing the proper sizing of the equipment and all the heat load calculations that go against it, which would be the windows, the doors, the roofing, the orientation of the home, which way it's facing, north or south or east or west. And it all comes into this computer program that tells us the exact size of what needs to go into the home. So as a company, why do we do this? Why do we do this ACCA guidelines, which are the toughest in our industry? It's really to give the homeowner of what they're buying. If they want efficiency because their electric bills are too high, well, we're going to give them those right solutions for their home. We take it from, if they want a basic air conditioning C rating all the way up to the most efficient air conditioner that you can buy. And we're going to look at the different avenues and ask different questions to that homeowner to see what they want. Now, when people are spending a lot of money to buy a new system, they want to make sure that they are getting the efficiency that they're being told that's on the actual brochure. So we're guaranteeing it, and with the utility company behind us to make sure that everything is done and installed correctly. If we don't even spell your name correctly, it will fail. So this ensures that every single homeowner is going to get that rebate that is promised to them by using our company, where, again, only a very few companies use this program because it is very difficult. I mean, you are making multiple trips back to the home in order to get their rebates for them. But in the long run, if the homeowner really wants that efficiency that they paid for and that they're requesting, that they're going to be guaranteed to get that optimum system, based on their needs. Literally, these stores could have went through thousands of contractors they could have chose to be into their store. Why did they choose us? I mean, and a lot of it has to do with the quality of work that we're doing, taking care of the customers out there. I mean, which goes a long way, not only for the customer, but it's also our employees. We don't just, it's not just a job. We want people to come here and it truly is a family. I mean, we have over 160 people and growing. And in order to keep that momentum, we have to take care of the employees as well. I would personally like to thank you for joining us today to make this whole program a success. Together, we are unstoppable. We will be the best. You have a very important role as a lead generator to book the leads for both of our success. Come join us. Thank you.